we just did the swimming, the snorkeling, scribing. That was mostly the scribe and pulling the buoy along. And I'm Gilchrist, and I, in the project, looked at behavioral changes that eagle rays exhibit when they have a remora attached to them.
And I'm Julie, and I focused on taking pictures of the rays and then running it through our photo identification software.
I'm Slamma, and I focused on the distribution and movement of eagle rays between the Shark Alley location and Coast Guard.
I think another really memorable experience from out in the field is one day we were going up to Coast Guard, which is a bit of a trek, and it had rained the night before. So there were some puddles, so we were doing a bit of mudding in the van, a little bit of off-roading. Kyle was handling it like a champ. Oh no, we were in the truck that day. The truck. And we were bombing through and making good time and going through a lot, but we thought we might not make it through, and then we just got to one puddle that looked like we weren't going to be able to go through. So we got out, and Kyle asked if one of us would do a depth check, and our fearless leader here, Slamma, in her one piece...
She really went above and beyond, I would say.
In her one piece, jumped into the mud puddle.
And swam around.
It was more like rolled around. It was
kind
kind
of
of
shallow.
an eagle ray ritualistic dance.
Yeah,
it was true.
And the call. It was beautiful.
It was
the call. Kyle did the call,
majestic.
and I just, just like, oh, what is that?
Save it to the end of the video, so don't give too much away.
But we ended up having to turn around, and then we went and did some other stuff.
Totally related to the project.
Well, Kyle is a mountaineer from Michigan originally, I believe. No one really knows. He's a very cryptic individual. And then he went to school in Colorado, and God if I know how he ended up here in the Caribbean, but he's just been a champ through it all. He's got the greatest Santa Claus laugh. I always feel very accomplished when I make Kyle laugh. But he though really worked really hard on this project, and I always thought of him as a big old goober teddy bear, but he actually put way much more effort in than I ever expected.
He put up with a lot too.
He did. Saw a new facet of Kyle, very passionate about what he was doing, and was for the most part pretty serious out in the field.
Yeah.
About what he was
doing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to be serious with us. We're all big old jabronis.
And then Alex?
Tooth Fairy.
Dr. T.
He is a man among men, a legend, if you will. He was great. He was funny, Also very dedicated. He'd never say it, but we are his favorite DR. Yeah. By far.
He favored the secret, but
it's hard. He's just playing hard to get that. But dude, the Tooth was great. Unreal. Throughout the entire project. Always there when we had obnoxious questions. Always there when we didn't have questions. Always nice. Respectable gentleman. And
gave me a great grade on my paper.